Good morning, Eagles. I'm Chase, and on today's show, you'll be learning a little bit more about college. At GJ, our mission is to be prompt, polite, and prepared. Our vision is that each student graduates with the skills necessary to be successful in a college or career. On today's show, Alexis will be telling you a little bit more about scholarship opportunities, Tran will be telling you a little bit more about ACT and SAT, and you'll be hearing a little bit more about students at GJ about their experiences. Stay tuned, because ENN starts right now. The average SAT score is a 20.4 in the state of Florida, so a 24 is a good score, but many students at GJ don't know how to study the right way to get that score. But here's Tram to tell you a little bit more tips about studying for the ACT.
The SATs and ACTs have always been a topic of concern for juniors and seniors. Here are some tips and tricks that will help make the test seem easier. For both tests, make sure you skip all hard problems. Because all questions are worth the same amount of points, it's not worth spending a lot of time figuring out hard problems. Also, make sure you bubble out your answers at the very end, since it is more time efficient and it lets you focus more on the questions themselves. A good tip for the SAT reading section is to skip the passage and go straight to the questions. Because the SAT gives you a line number for each question, you don't have to read the whole passage. As for the ACT, a majority of students find that the conflicting viewpoints part of the science section is the hardest, so save that part for last. Hopefully, these tips will help you get a better score on the ACT or SAT. Good luck, Eagles! Signing off, Tram from ENN.
On average, state schools in Florida average a tuition of over $6 grand. That's not even housing, meal plan, and much more. That's why scholarships are so important to go to college. Here's Alexis to tell you a little bit more.
Hey Eagles, with the second semester approaching, it's a good idea to do some research on scholarships and financial aid so that you can get the college education you deserve. Whether you're going this year or the year after that, having all the information for when you do go is super important. So I'm here to help.
In Florida, we have a vast amount of scholarships available for lower classes and minorities. Most popularly, we have Bright Futures. Bright Futures offers financial aid for college tuition as long as certain requirements are met. These requirements include, but are not limited to, legal citizenship, completion of Florida financial aid application, adequate community service hours, a Floridian high school diploma, no felony convictions, an application within 5 years of high school graduation. In order to apply, students must turn in a Florida financial aid application, which can be found at floridastudentfinancialaid.sg.org, along with recommendations and tips for applying.
Prior to submission, students are responsible for their own application and tracking their award status online. Hopefully you feel a little bit better about scholarships now. I'm Alexis, signing off.
FSU opened up in 1851 with many great majors like psychology and marketing. There's many other great schools in Florida also to apply to, and many students around here at GJ have applied to many of them. Let's go to Charlotte to see which ones they actually have applied for.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Charlotte, and during this time of year, more juniors and seniors will be taking the SAT and ACT tests. Alongside that, seniors will be heading off to college very soon, and with that in consideration, Jess and I have interviewed a few students on what college they would want to go to and why.
I'm going to Ringling College because it's mostly like for art and literature school. So basically, if you want to be like like an outer, you can go there and graduate there. Or if you want to do like something with arts, you can also go there. And I heard it's a very good school.
I'm going for Ringling College of Art and Design, and I chose it mainly because art's always been a main point in my life.
I'm going to Jacksonville University, and I'm going for English. Jacksonville University has a really, really good English program. I'm hoping to become an English teacher one day, so they have an amazing literature department and one of the biggest libraries in Florida.
Thanks, guys. I'm sure you guys are as anxious and excited about that, so I wish you guys well, and I hope you make it into the college that you want. I'm Charlotte Tolley, signing off of ENN.
Well, I hope you Eagles learned a little bit more about college and studying tips. I'm Chase Moore, signing off from ENN.
The aerosol in vapes can lead to respiratory damage. Text Walker to 44455 to hear his story. Brought to you by the Facts Now.